Will the Trill here. Do you see this ship? That right there is the legendary, iconic, historical, 990-foot long ocean liner, the SS United States. This ship was mostly forgotten because the disaster of the RMS Titanic from the White Star Line got all the attention. But this ship, it's still afloat as of now in Pier 82 in Philadelphia, where it has been since 1997 or 6. But now, this ship is doomed. This was the fastest ocean liner in the world. It still is as of now, but not for long. Look at that. Look at those very unique looking funnels. The top of those funnels look like caps being worn backwards. You really can't see it in this picture, but that's what they look like. 990 feet of pure luxury. 50s mid-century styling. I forget exactly where in Florida, but this ship is going to be towed by tugboats down to Florida sometime in April. And its hull is going to be blown by bombs to blow holes in the hull. So this ship will be sunk to make into the largest artificial reef. No. I'm very upset about this ship's fate. A lot of people didn't care. This ship is very iconic, very historical. Titanic got all the attention, even though it's hundreds of thousands of feet at the bottom of the Atlantic. It's true, you don't know what you have until it's gone. And they say this artificial reef, perfect like adventure for divers. Well, not everybody has diving gear. Not everybody can afford diving gears. Not everybody can afford to rent diving gear. You can't see this ship from above water. It's pathetic. It's a shame that this ship has this fate. If possible, this ship needs help fast. Barely a month, over a month. Last-ditch effort to save this ship, to be restored and preserved. What I want for this ship is, this ship is, since it's the flagship of our country, it deserves to be owned by the U.S. Navy as a parade vessel, like for special events like the 4th of July, whatever special occasion that the Navy hosts. And this ship would be perfect, like in between these two funnels, it'll fly our American flag. It'll be attached to each side of these two funnels. Be lighting off fireworks from the bow. It's pathetic. It's sad. You don't know what you have till it's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. You can't get it back. In this case, unless you're a professional diver, a rich person who has diving gear, can explore this ship. I'm upset about this. But there were delays of moving this ship. That's a sign. That's a sign that this ship does not want to go. She does not want to face this fate. At least 2 or 3 times the move of this ship was delayed. That's a sign. The designer of this ship, I believe, doesn't want this ship to face that fate of becoming an artificial reef. This ship doesn't deserve that. How could you people not care? Multi-millionaires, multi-billionaires, they just see the ship as just a hunk of metal. Just a big piece of a cast iron mixed with aluminum construction in order to make for the fastest world record. That's another ship, by the way. That's the Queen Mary, by the way. Anyway, we need to do better than this. Once this is done, a piece of history will be gone forever. A huge majority of people won't be able to experience. All that will be left afloat, the RMS Queen Mary, the Queen Elizabeth II, and the SS Rotterdam. The only 3 remaining ocean liners from back then. Right now it's still 4. And you millionaires, you rich people just don't care. You didn't donate enough money to have the SS United States restored. How pathetic. How sad. That's the book. No excuse to help save that ship. No excuse whatsoever. But in order for the last-ditch effort, I'm calling to the President of the United States to please put some effort into to sign an executive order, do whatever. Get the U.S. Navy to purchase the ship because it doesn't deserve the fate of becoming an artificial reef. No way. Do you even care, Mr. President? Show that you care. Put some effort into saving this iconic ship, this iconic ocean liner. Don't go commenting on this video saying, oh, it's nothing but just a hunk of metal. No. That is a piece of history. The fastest ocean liner in the world. It's not just a hunk of metal. It's not just a hunk of 990 feet of hunk of metal. It's 990 feet of pure mid-century class. About to be gone forever. What the hell is that page? this ship. You call this a hunk of metal? A hunk of scrap iron? Hunk of junk? Look at this design. Look at those unique looking funnels. About to be gone forever underwater in South Florida. Only have access by rich people who have diving equipment, diving gear. This is disgusting. Just disgusting. Even the people who did everything they could to try to have the ship restored, they had to make this hard. They had to make this hard decision in order to keep this ship from getting scrapped. It doesn't matter. This ship deserves to stay afloat and be restored. I want this ship saved and restored by the President of the United States to put some effort by signing some executive order, whatever he has to do, for this ship to be purchased by the U.S. Navy. Have them restore this ship to her former glory, and put some work into meeting modern safety standards of sailing. I'm not a boater, so I don't know the wording. And look at that. Look at those funnels. I want to see this ship owned by the U.S. Navy, painted like iconic red, white, and blue. Just like the top of these funnels, red, white, and blue. That's red, that's white, that's blue on the top. And have our flag towards the center of the hull, painted at the center, right there. This is not just another big giant piece of scrap iron. Mr. President, sir, if you're watching this video, please, you have until April to save this iconic ship, the SS United States. Anybody who cares, do something. Share this video. I don't want this ship to become an artificial reef. Does anybody at least care? Lack of donations to restore that ship says no. One last chance to prove that you care, including the President of the United States, who cares about our country's history, of that ship being our flagship of our country. If this ship is not saved by April and it gets towed to Florida, then eventually gets blown up, the hull gets blown up and sinks down to the bottom of the Florida Sound, hell with you. Piece of history is gone forever.